be our third fund. It's a $40 million fund. So we're giving people a chance now to say, hey, I want to be involved in big, giant real estate deals that pay money. These are deals that are doing anywhere from 160 to 200% returns. You put $1 million into a deal and you're coming out with $2 to $3 million, but it's going to take 10 years. This is not get rich quick, okay? If you're taking notes, write this down. Don't do the get rich quick, man. Go for the get rich for sure. I don't need to get rich quick. I want to get rich for sure. So I'm going to go from 4,000 units. How many do you think I should go to? I'm going to go to 40,000 units. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 40,000 units, and I'm going to get the whole world involved in it. You're either going to invest with me, or you're going to actually help me raise these funds. Okay, so when you see me on social media talking about other stuff, anything that you see me talking about, what I'm doing is building an audience so I can allow people to get in a vehicle to where everybody gets rich. Because let me tell you something, if you want to make happy customers for life, make them money.
Facebook campaigns, security, payments, employees, brand, ad serving,
I want you to have an experience that you will never, ever forget.
Hey, welcome to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here every Monday. Ryan Secco, Captain Real Estate Ryan, and myself come to you to talk about real estate investing. You can call us at 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. I was asked a question this weekend at our boot camp, 300 strong, sold out event. 3 days I spent. How do you become confident in the deals that you pick it? How do you pick the deal? How do you know a deal is a good deal? I'm going to answer that question in a second. How do you do it? How do you decide where you're going to invest? How much you're going to put down? How much you're going to pay? What the rent's going to be? Who you're going to rent to? Who's going to manage the property? Where you're going to get the finance and what the debt load's going to be? How much debt you can take? Whether it'll meet your DC and your R, and whether or not it's a good investment. Because if you knew for sure it was a good deal, you would find the money to put in that deal. I'll give you an example. We just closed on a deal on the old magic board right here, okay? It was $92,500,000, and the guy says, how do you make a decision that that is the one? And then you put $32,500,000 down, and you finance, okay, just so you guys all know how I play this game. By the way, I am not doing what other syndicators do. Do not confuse me with other syndicators. Do not confuse me with REITs. Do not confuse me with Blackstone offers. Do not confuse me with another syndicator, Yield Trust, CrowdStreet, or any of the other offers that you see online. And let me tell you why. You do not want to confuse me with them. Number one is the deal. And number two, this is my money right here. You ask how many of these groups. You just call Yield Street up right now. If you can even get anybody on the phone. Call CrowdStreet if you can get anybody on the phone. Call Blackstone if you can get anybody on the phone. Call anybody you want to call. Call any of 50 syndicators. Ryan Secco will give you the number and the name to these groups. And say, I want to talk to somebody. How much money did you pay for the deal? Has the deal closed yet? Okay? This deal, number one, I picked these deals. And we got an issue. It's not the board, it's the user, by the way. User error. 2, I picked the deal. 3, I pay for the deal. It doesn't get better than that, folks. Who's picking your deals at Goldman Sachs? Who's picking your deals at Blackstone? Do you know who's picking the deals at Crowd Street or Yield Street or Fundrise or Sunrise or Sunset or 7% or 10% or 80-20, the Waterfall or the Voodoo? Who's picking the damn deal? And by the way, who's paying for it? Okay? This is who's picking them and this is who's paying. I'm picking and I'm paying. How do I get that much confidence to take $32 million that I've worked for? This is after tax dollars. I sign on the deal for $60 million. Understand, I'm on the hook for $60 million. I know where to get the loan. I know where to buy the deal. I know who to buy the deal from. I know how much debt to put on it, how much debt not to put on it. I know exactly at what point in the cycle that we're at with bond yields rising, rents rising, how long it's going to take me to get out of this deal. And then investors can come and take part of this deal. By the way, we are 100% filled on our last deal, okay? The only way you get that deal now is to call Ryan Secco up and say, hey, Grant's got $32 million. How confident am I in the deal if I put $32 million down?
Very confident.
Yeah. Now, you guys that don't have $32 million, and you like, I want to go buy deals, but I don't have any money. You need to become so confident in the deal that you know not having the money for a deal would be stupid. Like, you need to know, I got to go to my mom, my dad, my uncle, my aunt, my brother, my sister. I'm going to get all their money. I'm going to get them to go use their credit cards to buy that deal. Mm-hmm. If you don't know that, you shouldn't be buying real estate. If you're not sure whether it's a good deal or not, you need to have somebody like me look at the deal. Call me 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. If you're a non-accredited investor, I cannot take your money yet because I'm waiting for the SEC to get off their ASS and approve me. I called them today and said, hey, SEC, get off your ASS, approve me so that I can take care of the little guy. Please, I got some little guys that need some taking care of. By the way, big guys out there, all you big guys out there, remember all big guys were little guys at one time. Okay, I don't forget where I came from. I had a man in here. What was the gentleman's name this morning? Frank came in today. Frank gave me $100,000. He says, can I buy part of that deal? Frank bought $100,000. Basically what Ryan did was Ryan came to me and said, hey, Frank here, he's a client. Can he buy $100,000 out of your $32.5 million? I said, yeah, carve it out and give it to him. He literally buys the shares from me. A good guy. Okay. I already believe in the deal. I bought it with my money. I said, Frank, why did you buy it from me rather than going out and buy your own deal? He's like, Grant, I tried to do that. I can't find the deals. Don't know when a good deal is a good deal. I'm in my little town, and there's nothing going on in the little town I'm in. And by the way, when I'm doing all that stuff, Grant, I'm taking attention off my main business, which is marketing. So he's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep my main thing, the main thing. And if I end up with some extra money like I have right now, I'm going to take the 100 and give it to you. Cross my fingers. I think you know what you're doing. 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. Call me if you don't know what you're doing. Call me if you do know what you're doing. Do you have a deal or do you have a question? Natalie, who we got? We got Lado in LA. Hard place to buy real estate, but boy, if you guys know what you're doing, you want to load up.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Grant, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing. How you think I'm doing?
You looking good. You feeling good. I mean, it's all good.
Thank you, man.
So, great, Grant, I have a question for you. I'm in a dilemma. I'm a mortgage loan officer here in Los Angeles, and I'm going to be making $140,000 on my W-2 income.
Yeah.
And the challenge is, as a loan officer, I can't be a 1099, so I don't have all the write-offs I'm putting on marketing. I spent about $50,000 this year on marketing, so net I made $100,000, and I'm paying, as you know, in California, like 42% of my money goes to taxes. So I'm
No,
really
it doesn't.
getting-
No, it doesn't. First of all, let's get the math right, dude. Okay. Okay.
All right.
At 140 grand a year, 63% of all the money that you make goes to taxes. You end up with 37 cents on the dollar. 37% of 140 is about 60 grand. You didn't end up with 100 last year. You ended up with 60. That's before living expenses.
Okay.
So now, the other thing is you should have a second business and/or a license or doing business as a DBA or a real estate investment vehicle, okay, or at least the commitment to be out looking and buying real estate so you can start writing off all the trips that you're making outside of you going to work. Or add a network marketing. Go join. What's something you do? What's something you drink? Is there like a vitamin or something or food you eat or drink? Or do you put mineral oils behind your ear to make you more intelligent?
Yeah, so I do drink whey protein. And that's
There
why
you
I'm
go.
calling.
There you go. You know what? You need to go join Herbalife right now so that you can write off things like this phone call to me.
Good. Okay, so that's why I'm calling. I'm into real estate. So how do you recommend me going into real estate and writing off stuff? But number two, I'm also going to be opening my own business in June, and then I can't get a loan because I know what the loan guidelines are. So what's your opinion?
Yeah, you're going to be able to get a loan on a multifamily deal easier than you're going to be able to get a loan on a house. And by the way, with enough money down, you can get a loan even if you got bad credit. You are healed with 50% down. You are healed. You are healed. And by the way, if you're buying an apartment deal that creates income, you are healed twice. Stay with me. My name's Grant Cardone. We're talking about how you can create wealth investing in real estate. It might be the last venue on this planet for you creating true wealth.
Marco Santarelli of Narada Real Estate is the foremost expert in getting your money to work for you. At Narada, most people do not have the time to invest or do the work it takes to grow their wealth. Marco and his team will handle it. Working in 16 markets nationwide, Marco and his team will help set up a strategy to take you through step-by-step how to invest your money the right way and get you earning 8% returns from day one. If you need financing, we have it handled. The inspection for your property, if you need titles done, we have it handled. This is a one-stop shop to get you involved in the real estate game. Narada Real Estate and Marco Santarelli will ensure that you have what you need to start investing the right way. To learn more, visit naradarealestate.com. That's naradarealestate.com. Based out of Jacksonville, Florida, this family-owned husband and wife team of realtors is there to serve you, track every process step by step, get you from contract into your new home or out of your current home sold and on the market. Chad and Sandy Newman will take you, market your home, and make sure that you will receive the best customer service ever. They're going to sell your property above market value in 30 days or less. With over 12 years of experience, this team is there for you. To learn more, go to chadandsandy.com. That's chadandsandy.com right now. Marketing and promotion is the lifeblood of your business. Have you tried Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and have no clue why you're not getting leads, followers, or any traction? Have you worked with other agencies and then nothing happened? 10X Productions, Grant Cardone's digital advertising agency, is now available for you to get on track with social media lead generation, full-scale training, and production. We'll get you the leads and give you the training to understand your social media and how to build a brand better. Just go to cardoneadvertising.com. That's cardoneadvertising.com to get your free marketing assessment, and we will get you on the road to the right marketing and all of your business needs. Visit Cardone Advertising right now.
Hey, can you fake a jet? Hey, welcome back. Grant Cardone, Real Estate Investing Made Simple, right here in the Cardone Zone. Every Monday, I come to you to show you for free, by the way. And by the way, if you can't be with me on Mondays, go to iTunes, download the Cardone Zone. It's all there. I just give. I give people so much information, I'll give you a seizure. I'll give you a heart attack. Okay? I got validation. I load people up so much, I like it, but they Okay? All right? So look, 4 things you got to do to have confidence to buy a deal. You guys don't have confidence to buy a deal. I tell Ryan all the time, do I want the deal? Forget the cap rate, forget the price, forget the loan, forget the DCR, forget all the things I talk about in how to create wealth investing in real estate. Forget it all. Trade in one thing for it. do you want the deal or not? Do I want to sleep with this deal? Number one, you got to know, you got to look at lots of deals to determine that. You can show me a deal right now. Any city, anywhere in the world, I'm going to look at it and say yay or nay. You can tell me little pieces and parts of it. You don't have to tell me everything. Tell me what the rent is, and I'll tell you where it's located. Tell me it's in Singapore and the rents are $800, and I'll tell you right now I don't want it, right? You got to know not just your market, you need to know everything about the marketplace. By the way, this will be the best education you ever get in your life. You're going to make money doing this. Different than your college education, and it won't take 5 years. Start with the book. Once you get on the book, maybe start looking at what we're buying at CardoneCapital.com and follow what I'm doing. All you got to do is model what I'm doing. 2, you need to know the numbers, every number, the price per unit, the vacancy, the occupancy, the debt rate, the bond rate. Oh my God, you're blowing my mind. I give you a seizure is what I'll do. Okay, but if you come back from the seizure, I'll get you rich too. 3, you need a team. And if you don't have a team, don't play this game. You're going to need a team. Grant, I don't have a team. You're going to need a debt team. Doesn't mean you need to go hire people. I don't go hire people first. I buy real estate first. I've been buying real estate for 30 years without a team. Okay, until you looked and they're like, who's on your team, Grant? Fannie Mae's on my team, Freddie Mac's on my team, Bank of America's on my team. I got a due diligence team. I got a management team. It's got, 300 employees. I got a management team. I got Joe on my team. By the way, Joe is my management team, and he's got 150 employees that he manages, and he knows more about real estate. He's forgotten more than I know.
You got 4 attorneys?
Doesn't mean he's bought more. I got an attorney. I got the attorney's attorney, okay? I got the title company that works for me. I got the broker community that tells me the truth. I got 5 guys on one broker team. I can call up, talk to all 5 of these guys. That's part of my team. I might have one guy lying to me, 2 of them telling me half the truth, and one guy on the team that I know for sure will always tell me all the truth because he just cannot lie, okay? And then you got to do your DD, your due diligence. Due diligence. Hopefully you're doing due diligence in your life in every area of your life. Hey man, how are your kids doing? What are your kids learning at school? You got to do due diligence on your children coming back from the schoolyard. You guys that are single out there, you need to do some due diligence on the people you go out with. Okay? You pick up a girl, man, she can't take care of her car. Hey, maybe that's not the one for you. Okay, ladies, you going out with a guy, he can't pay his credit cards. If he can't take care of Visa, he cannot take care of you. I'm just saying. If you don't think enough to take care of your car and your bills, how the hell are you going to take care of anything? Due diligence, man. These are the 4 things. You got to look at a lot of deals. A lot of deals, by the way, are going to teach you these 4. Or the other 3. If you don't look at a lot of deals, you're not going to have brokers to talk to. You're not going to even know the right questions to ask. Okay, first step, grab this book. It's free. If you've read the book, read it a second time. If you've read it twice, read it a third time. If you haven't got the audio program, get it because the audio program is like completely different than the book. Where did they get the audio program from? I'll give you the book free. I'm not going to give you audio for free. It's 10 hours long. Where's the audio program? You're making it up, John. You're making it up. You're making it up. Look, check it out, guys. I don't believe you guys. I'm doing my due diligence right now. Check it, and don't wreck it. I don't want you misleading anybody, Natalie.
I bet you $100 right now.
CardoneCapital.com/deal. CardoneCapital.com/deal. That's the audio program? Yeah. How long is that audio program?
7 hours plus 6 hours.
7+ hours of me talking about the book, but I start ripping and going into detail, okay? All of it in one place. You got a video?
No, I'm saying video and audio.
Oh, it's video and audio.
Yep,
Excuse me.
Yep.
Give. I'll give you a seizure. How much is it? $397 today on sale, $600 off. It's a $1,000 program on sale. So grab that if you want to, if you're committed. Look, if you're not committed, just don't bother with it. I don't even know why you watch the show.
Should we give one away?
Should I just love on people?
Just one of them?
No, I ain't giving anybody
Sure.
anything.
No?
I'm done. I do the show every day. You already tell me I give too much.
You do?
I tell you what I'll do. I'll look at some of your
If they
deals.
share it, but if they share the show?
No. I'm not giving. I already give enough away, dude. Come on. It's tax deductible, okay? So Natalie, who we got?
We got
Next show.
Travis. Rather than me giving you something, I'll look at your deal. So call in on Mondays. I'll look at your deal. if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel so every time I pop up on Mondays, you get, hey, new show, okay?
Travis in Washington.
What up, T? How you doing, buddy? You got a deal or you got a question?
I got a question.
Okay, bring it.
Okay, so I'm from, I have a property in Alpine, Texas, a little small town down south. And it's worth quite a bit of money. It's worth about, I guess, 600 to 800,000, but my 600 would be my lower number.
Okay.
So from there, what I'm saying is I think I have like 30 or 40,000 to remodel, and I can get the whole property worth over 1 million.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to figure out what exactly, if I should spend that extra 30 to 50,000 to finish the remodel and go for the higher price, which would take me a few months, probably 6-7 months, I'm guessing, or I should just go ahead and sell it and just, work with that money and start getting into real estate.
Okay, so his question is, hey, do I invest $30K in 8 months and maybe pick up another 200 grand, or do I just sell it for 600 right now? This is what I would do. I mean, I'm just thinking like a shark. Well, not really like a shark. I'm thinking more like a. No, what is that? What is Shamu?
Great white.
I'm thinking more like a killer whale. Screw a shark. Everybody wants to be the shark. I'm like, I'm a killer whale. You know what Damon John hates more than what scares Damon John more than anything? Black and white. Okay, so this is what I would do, dude. I would sell it for 800 grand and promise to do that after close. That's what I would do. Okay? Hope that helps, man.
Okay.
I'd get the 800 grand, man, and hold the 30,000 out of escrow. I wouldn't even do it, by the way. I'd just give him a discount at close for the 30K to fix it, to do the rehab-a-dabba. You see, that's why I, ladies and gentlemen, am a killer whale, not a shark. Tell Damon John I said that. Rise and grind. Hey, stay with us. We'll come back. I'm going to take your calls, all right? 4 ways to show you how to get confidence in your deals.
Wealth Dynamics is an independent wealth creation firm. We have products and services that help you make money, keep money, and multiply money. You cannot build wealth without doing all 3 of these things. We save our clients 25% on debt, insurance, taxes, and investment fees, increase income by 30%, guarantee tax-free liquid savings with cash flow banking, and secure 8 to 10% fixed annual returns on your investments without Wall Street. On average, we can do this in the first 90 days of working with you. Simply schedule a free consultation with a wealth coach. Our services often cost you nothing more than what you're already spending. Go to wealthdynamics.com/contact to schedule your free consultation. Chris Root of Hustle Wholesaling.
Chris is in the interesting real estate space, but he's figured out a little niche of it, flipping deals, what he calls wholetailing and wholesaling.
I want to show you how to get into real estate without making all the mistakes I have.
He actually doesn't own the real estate. What he does is he buys a contract. He basically, you don't actually buy the contract, you control the contract.
Correct.
Visit chrisroot.com to book a call right now.
Automatons, or artificial beings capable of independent thought, have been a fixture of science fiction, literature, and motion pictures throughout time.
Today, the convergence of technology and imagination has reached new heights, which are reflected in the advancements that we see in every area of our lives. Over the last couple of years, AI machines have made their way into our homes, the battlefield, our workplace, and even into our hands in the form of smartphones with voice recognition. Digital assistants for the home represent an opportunity if you know how to take advantage of them. That is where Nico's Computer Engineering comes in. Tim Clark brings you the latest news about the most up-to-date strategies to position yourself in the digital landscape, finding a path to productive business applications and how to automate them with artificial intelligence are just a few of the topics we cover in our weekly segments.
Nico's Computer Engineering is here to find a unique solution for you.
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here every Monday. Real estate investing made simple. Today we're talking about how you can have confidence in your deals. What do you need to know? And if you don't know those things, don't do the deal. Okay, like it's not very complicated here. Do I want it or not? Do I feel good about it or not? I got sent this plaque from a real estate. I don't know if you can get in close on this. How confident am I in this deal?
About $50 million worth.
Oh, more than that. More than that. I wouldn't have bought it if I thought it was worth 50.
Look at that.
I bought it because I thought it was worth 65. By the way, I'll bet you $1 million that I sell it for 65 million. I bet you it'll take me less than 52 months to do it. I paid $50,150,000. We should get one of these on every deal. We just need to go make them.
Yeah.
I love these things.
I do too.
Every deal that we've done, okay? I just bought a deal for $92,500,000, and a gentleman this weekend said, how do you have confidence? The confidence. A guy that won't buy an expensive belt, how can he put, Howard asked me this, how do you know, dude? He's like, I know you're not gonna lose money, Grant. Howard's an investor with me, by the way. Millions of dollars he's invested with me. How do you have the guts to put $32 million on one deal? It's a great question, folks. This is what the top of the food chain wants to know. How did you know that's a good deal? How do you know that when you're writing that check, because anybody that writes a check for $32.5, you guys are like, oh yeah, if I had $32.5, I'd do it too. No, you wouldn't. You still, just because you got the money don't mean you have the confidence to write that check, okay? And that's why Howard invested with me, by the way. He says, I'll take $1 million of it. Can you give me $1 million of it? My brother says, my sister, how much money you got involved, Grant? 32 million? Can I take $1 million of it? Yeah. Okay. And then what we do is we carve it out to investors. I'm the only person doing this, folks. I buy 100% of the deal. I get 100% of the loan. The investors are not obligated to the loan. I am, not them. I buy the deal. I manage the deal. I pick the deal. Oh, by the way, you don't know about the 29 deals we didn't pick to get to that one deal. How many deals did we look at in Austin last week?
We looked at 9 deals,
okay.
$620 million worth.
We looked at $620 million worth of deals. $620 million worth of deals in one market, by the way. And I wrote contracts
210
on 210 million of them. Have talked to the broker 3 times since Friday. 3 times. Left 7 phone calls with him before I even got to the property. 7 phone calls, 7 different phone calls. Didn't get a return phone call. Most people would quit on the second phone call. Oh, he's not going to talk to me. He's not. 7 phone calls. 7 phone calls, by the way, before I got to Austin. Didn't hear from him and still went to Austinio. And looked at another 3 properties before I was there, and probably another 17 online between San Antonio, New Braunfels, Austin, and then looked at how many we looked at in Arizona and Phoenix the week before.
Thousands of units.
23 different properties in Phoenix. Prior to that, Houston. Why am I doing that? I'm surrounding every major city to find out where do I need to go. What does that give me? It gives me confidence in the market, okay? Then I do my due diligence. I have my team do due diligence, okay? I have my team, my debt team, my management team, Ryan, myself, the internal office do underwriting. Know what you're doing, okay? Okay. Why did I write these deals right here, and not those other deals? See, that's what you got to know. Avoid the losses. I tell you in the book, number 1 mistake you're going to make in real estate is not getting involved. Second mistake is not buying enough. 2 mistakes I've made in real estate. Only 2 mistakes. Didn't get involved sooner. Number 2, didn't buy enough. Third mistake I made. You want to add one? I should have never sold anything. Ever. Really? Never. Shouldn't have sold anything I've ever owned. But I had to get funding so I could buy these bigger deals. So in that situation, I can make a mistake and still do the right thing. Okay, let's talk to our callers.
Ernie in Scottsdale.
Deal or question? Deal or question? By the way, before you ask me a question, do you know San Malia? The San Malia apartment building in Ahwatukee.
Yeah, I do. Hey, I actually I spoke with you guys outside of the W. So.
Oh yeah, awesome, dude! I remember meeting you. Yeah, I remember meeting you.
Yeah. I literally.
San Malia. Phoenix.
Where I work.
He's breaking up. You breaking up? You breaking up with your girlfriend?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
You're breaking up. You're breaking up a little bit, man.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah. Start ripping.
All right. So yeah, I literally work right across the street from San Malia.
Oh yeah. Tell me about the San Malia property. Man, the power of social media.
It's a lot of. I mean, it's a lot of younger. What do you call it? clients, I guess, people who rent the tenants. They're a lot younger. A lot of them go to ASU. A lot of them work right here in Old Town Scottsdale.
Yeah. You're not talking. You're not talking about the Stetson in Scottsdale, are you?
No, not the Stetson. The Stetson's too. I think that one's too. There's not a lot of good reviews on that one.
Yeah,
I think.
I passed on that. I didn't know San Malia was a lot of young people though.
It's the location is just great.
Yeah, a lot of people go there because it's a little bit cheaper than the Stetson.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not as fancy.
Yeah.
Like with the granite countertops and everything else. But I mean, they're gonna get like a 5-10 minute drive to the same place that they would if they lived at the Stetson. You know.
Yeah, it's close to the 10, right? Just south of the 10.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
that's right.
So the point I'm making is here I am talking to Ernie.
Oh wait, Grant, hold on. Are you saying San Malia?
San Malia, yeah.
Is that the one in Ahwatukee?
Yeah, Ahwatukee, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself. I actually lived at San Malia for 2 years.
See, I knew it wasn't a young property. How much did you like San Malia?
Dude, San Malia, I really like San Malia. I was actually upset that I was leaving. I just had to get closer to work.
Yeah. See, I'm going to buy the San Malia, dude. We're going to call it 10X Living San Malia, Phoenixia.
That one's awesome. They just redid the gym. The pool is cool. It's got like a beach. They got the sand before you go into the pool.
What color are the chairs in front of the beach?
They're orange.
Oh, wow.
I believe.
Does it have a lot of palm trees?
A lot of palm trees, just how you like it.
Yeah. Did you have sex in that jacuzzi before?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Yeah, you thought about having sex.
That was a lie.
Yeah. If you had sex in the jacuzzi, you were all by yourself.
Yeah. Are you guys pretty serious about that property?
No, I'm not serious. I'll be there Monday to take it down.
Oh, man.
Ryan, when I make a decision, what do I do? Look, we looked at 17 properties in Phoenix. And I called the guy the next day and said, no, I'm not doing any of these. I'm not going to write on them, dude. Blackstone's got a big portfolio for sale there. And I said, if that San Malia comes for sale, because we just drove by the San Malia, and I'm like, what is that right there? Ryan wasn't with me. Ryan and Elena were in another car, right? And Johnny was, I think, Johnny, you were there? Yeah. And I was with the real estate agent. I rode with the real estate agent all day long for 13 hours, 3 different agents. And I was with Sean, right? Mm-hmm. And I said, Sean, what is that property? Oh, that's the San Malia. He's like, why'd you ask about that? I said, I want that deal. That's the deal I want. And they called me last week and said, San Malia is going to go on the market. I said, I'll be there Monday to buy the deal. So I'm going to do everything I can to buy the deal. So what we're talking about, do you have a deal or do you have a question?
I did have a question. It's not on a specific deal.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just more on like the, because there's a lot of info on how to look at a property and buy the property and figure all that stuff out.
Yeah.
But what's kind of hard is like when you go to sell it, like figuring out what type of cap rate to sell it at. Obviously, because the lower the cap rate, the more money you make, the higher the less.
Yeah, exactly.
But what is that? Is that just more like negotiating with the potential buyer, or what does that actually kind of come down to?
This is a. Go ahead, Ryan.
No, I'm just saying what we do on our 7 to 10 year projection is we just whatever the cap rate we're going in at a 5 cap. We typically, just to be conservative, we bump it up 0.5%.
So the higher the cap rate, the lower the price.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. The lower the cap rate, the higher the price. These things move. They move. You just got to trust me right now until you understand it. They move opposite of one another. So, and he knows that. So what Ryan said is what we do. We might buy at a 5 cap, and when I go to sell, I say, hey, maybe I'm not going to get 5. Maybe I'm going to get a 5.5. What if I get a 6? By the way, the higher it goes, the lower I get. So, like. I know when I buy something, again, you need to have confidence in your exit. One of the things we didn't bring up, but would come in your due diligence, is your 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year projections. Can you have confidence in your underwriting? That's part of your due diligence. So that I can project in the future, 2000, in this case, 22, what are the rents going to be at San Malia? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I talk about it in the book. I show you exactly how to underwrite your exit, okay? Underwrite your exit as though you have no rent growth. So when I do a deal at $92,500,000, I put $32,500,000 down. I finance $60 million. Oops, 60 million. Man, I know that there's a certain NOI I have to hit to keep this property. I also know, okay, that somewhere over the next 3, 5, 7, 9 years, I'm going to have rent growth. You cannot depress the rent forever if I picked a good location. By the way, I'd rather pay a higher price today and have a great location in the future. This is what people tell you, location, location, location. I would rather pay a higher price today and a lower cap rate and ensure myself of a greater location in the future. Locations can improve or be destroyed by the movement of the city. So you have to do a lot of a data collection about a city. This isn't, you want to do some data. Jeff Bezos, when Jeff Bezos, he left a New York hedge fund. And I think the tape's 1986 or something. He's talking about a company called Amazon. They're like, what's your company? And he looks older back then than he does today. And he's like, my company is Amazon.com. And they're like, why'd you find the company? Because there's a 220, what was it? Like a 2,200% increase in 1986 of people going to the internet to search stuff. And he's like, I started with books. The reason he started with books is because there was like 600,000 different books that he could link to. The next biggest searched item was under books was music, like 200,000 different pieces of music somebody could buy. So notice what he did. He went into the book space. He's like, people are searching there. You got to have data is my point. He built Amazon based on, as a hedge fund guy, selling stocks, collecting data on stocks for a big hedge fund in New York. He ran across this piece of information, 2,200% increase in people looking at the net. He's like, they're going to go there, right? So that's what I'm doing with real estate. How do I have confidence in that piece of real estate? Delray Beach, Florida, no state tax. More people come here every month than leave, okay? Los Angeles, California, one of our callers was from LA. More people are leaving LA than going into LA, okay? You got water problems in LA. You got radiation problems in LA. You got a government that's on full tilt in LA. You got 2/3 of the people don't pay to live there. The other third do, and the 2/3 that don't pay just bitch all the time. I can't go there more than a couple weeks at a time. Okay? You got rent control in LA. You got issues, man. More important than the rent control, by the way, you got landlords that will always lose in court. Always. Even when they're not wrong, they will lose in court. So you got issues with real estate. So when you're picking your real estate, you have to have confidence. What are the 4 things, Ryan?
The first one is looking at a lot of deals.
You got to look at a lot of deals, lots of deals. If you're not going to look at a lot of deals, don't play this game. Okay, this is not about going to a seminar. I'm going to sell seminars. We're going to do a 2-day event, February 4th and 5th, right here in town on buying real estate. You want to buy your ticket? It's $10,000. Come down here, spend 2 days with me. I'll show you everything that we do to buy real estate. You'll spend 2 days with me in person. We're not giving any more of those away for the Growth Conference. Okay, we already gave as many as we're going to give away. $10,000, spend 2 days with me. Maybe I'll give them a Growth Conference ticket. Okay, I'll do it the other way. And I'll show you, we'll sit down for 2 days. I'll deliver the information. You can be here, bring your deals with you. I'll walk through your deals. I'll deconstruct them and I'll show you why they're good or why they're bad or how to sell them and how to make money on them. All right. Number one, you got to look at a lot of deals. I'll bet you I've looked at 1 million deals. 1 million different deals. 1 million different units in my career, 35 years. I know guys that looked at more than that. Robert Givens, $25 billion worth of sold deals. 25 bill with a BB, okay? All right, next caller. All right, lots of you need data analysis. You need due diligence. You need teams.
Data in Atlanta.
Basically, as soon as catch it up.
What's up? How you doing? Thank you for calling. Do you have a deal?
Hello?
Do you have a deal or do you have a question?
I have a question.
Okay, bring it on.
All right, so I'm 17 years old. I study your real estate for about at least an hour a day. That's the profession that I want to go into. I was doing 4 hours a day, but I found myself like I was getting burnt out, and so I just wanted to make it such as a habit. So I have reduced it down to an hour a day, and I'm gonna build it from there so it can be stronger. what advice would you have for someone like me?
Do you need to walk deals now? You need to walk deals. You can only read so long, and then you need to go put mass with it. Okay, like the first chapter, my first mistake. Okay, I want you to go back to chapter 1, go read about my first mistake. I want you to go find the mistake in your town. You guys you need to know, that would be what Grant bought. $78,000, put 3% down. He's going to get a renter. They're going to pay $800. My note's $625. It appears to be a good deal because it cash flows. It's a terrible deal. So take chapter 1 and go find the mistake in your town. If you guys don't know the mistakes, how are you going to know the right stuff? You should be able to look at a piece of real estate and say, that's a mistake. By the way, you need to be able to do that with people too. Looks good, that's a mistake. Just because it looked good, just because it looked good, don't mean it is good. By the way, everything you see on Instagram ain't true. A lot of photoshopping going on. Okay.
The best and only advice that I give these young guys, get around people who are doing deals.
Dude, get around people that are doing deals. Show me the deal you did, by the way. Don't tell me about the deal you did 17 years ago, Robert. I don't care about the deal you did 12 years ago, not even 3 years ago. I know people, I could have bought that deal 3 years ago. You'd have made a bunch of money if you would have, but you didn't. You didn't buy it 3 years ago because you couldn't push, you didn't have confidence about the future. Folks, we're in a renter's market. It's not going to change. Natalie, who we got? Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. I'm talking to you about confidence, how to have confidence in the real estate game, how to buy a rental property, cash flow producing, debt down paying. Is that a word, debt down paying?
Sounded good.
Debt reduction. How do I invest in a piece of real estate? We just closed this deal. I put $32 million down, okay? Financed $60 million down. I'm gonna pay $60 million off over the next 30 years. Well, maybe I'll keep it 30 years. My choice, I paid it with my money. Or you could do this. You guys don't need to know anything except this. Hey man, I think this rental thing's real that Grant's talking about. I'm just gonna throw some money in with it. If you're an accredited investor, you can invest with me, CardoneCapital.com, CardoneCapital.com. If you're not accredited, okay, if you're not accredited, what you could do is register Cardone Capital. And I've been telling you, in another 7 or 8 days, I'm going to be able to tell you I'm approved, but unfortunately the SEC won't get off their ASS. Come on, SEC, man. There's a lot of little people out there that need my vehicle. I'm offering people an opportunity to invest with me, so I pick the deal, I fund the deal, I finance the deal, and then we manage the deal, and then we're partners on it. You're invested in real assets. So I'm going to get approval from the SEC. It's not like they're not going to approve me. I just can't take your money until they do approve me. So register CardoneCapital.com. Let us know that you're interested. You can get all our deals there, the deals we look at. Right, Ryan?
Correct.
Everything we're doing over there you can look at. Grab the book, okay? If you want the audio and the video program, CardoneCapital.com/deal. Deal, D-E-A-L. The book is free. CardoneCapital.com/deal. What else we got?
For the program, for the 2-day masterclass, GrantCardone.com/program.
GrantCardone.com/program for the master class. Make sure that, okay. GrantCardone.com/. That's right here at my office, by the way. February 4th and 5th. Okay, it will sell out. Without a doubt. There's only room for maybe 80 people in that classroom. Is that about what it is? And it will sell out, okay? There'll be 80 people there. They'll all pay $10,000. They're all real estate investors. You're gonna meet some great people that have made some big mistakes. Number one of which is they didn't buy enough real estate. Number two, they probably sold stuff they shouldn't have, okay? Or they fixed stuff they didn't need to. A lot of that going on right now, right, Ryan? A lot of people fixing stuff they don't need to fix. Okay, what markets do we like, Ryan?
We love Florida.
Florida's the city.
Come on, man.
We like.
So we like Orlando. We like Austin. We like Houston. We like Scottsdale, Arizona. What else?
Phoenix.
We
like San Antonio. We like New Braunfels. We like anything Texas. Okay, you got to be careful though, folks. Some of these markets are being overbuilt. Okay, we like everything the Panhandle. So we like Miami, we like Tampa, we like Orlando, we like St. Pete's, we like Charlotte. We like anything with an NC, a SC. We like Atlanta, we like GAs. It's happening, man. It's happening. You guys got a chance. I'm telling you, you got a better chance of investing in real estate and getting rich than you do in becoming the next Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg. I'm just telling you. Anybody can get rich in real estate, anybody. But you got to know, hey, this is where I want to put my dough. If you have money in the bank right now, if you have money in a retirement account, you do not understand this vehicle. It's so powerful. Multiplies over time. Rents increase. Pay the debt down. You sit and wait. All you have to do is buy the right location at the right time at the right price. Thanks for watching. We'll see you throughout the week because we always doing something live for you. Remember, Tuesdays is Power Players. Wednesdays, my wife and I do a show. It's one of the two of us or both of us. And when it's the both of us, it's crazy. Thursdays is everything to do with sales called Young Hustlers. And Friday, I just give people seizures. Thanks for watching.
Are you committed? Will you let me help you? Welcome to your 10X Growth Conference.
Best conference I've ever been to. Worth every single cent. Every single cent.
Anybody can 10X their company in a year. I think this is the place to get the tools, the training, all the resources you need. And I think to those who don't 10X by this time next year, you just didn't try hard enough.
Be our third fund. It's a $40 million fund. So we're giving people a chance now to say, hey, I want to be involved in big, giant real estate deals that pay money. These are deals that are doing anywhere from 160 to 200% returns. You put $1 million into a deal and you're coming out with $2 to $3 million, but it's going to take 10 years. This is not get rich quick, okay? If you're taking notes, write this down. Don't do the get rich quick, man. Go for the get rich for sure. I don't need to get rich quick. I want to get rich for sure. So I'm going to go from 4,000 units. How many do you think I should go to? I'm going to go to 40,000 units. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 40,000 units, and I'm going to get the whole world involved in it. You're either going to invest with me, or you're going to actually help me raise these funds. Okay, so when you see me on social media talking about other stuff, anything that you see me talking about, what I'm doing is building an audience so I can allow people to get in a vehicle to where everybody gets rich. Because let me tell you something, if you want to make happy customers for life, make them money.